kids all die.
There's a small type one in the office. You can get that one. Yeah. If you want.
I was in there sitting with you, listening to the sermon for today, and there was a lot of things that provoked you in a good way. That one song about the grandmother's prayer, and I'm going to tell you a quick story. My grandma left this world in 2011, and to an extent, she was like a second mom to me. I had a good mom, but my grandma was I was her favorite. But she never told that. There was a secret between her and I. And I remember a couple of times walking into her room at night where I was going to go to bed as a child, her kneeling on the floor praying. And one time, I didn't sneak in, but I just slowly opened the door and I could hear my name, my brother's names, and just you're mentioning our relatives. My grandmother was praying on behalf of the future. And so that was very nice to hear that, because it brought me back that memory, which kind of brings us to what's today. Today we're gathering to remember the special place that people have left our hearts, who have moved on. Though the name of the holiday, or at least today is called Day of the Dead, which kind of sounds almost like Halloweenish, right? Day of the Dead. It's really the Day of the Ancestors. That's what it is. The Day of our Ancestors. It is so complimentary on my drive here. The incredible beauty and colors, right? And that was another thing that kind of provoked me on the way over here in a good way. Like how the seasons come and how they remind you of how time is going, and how just everything changes and everything moves to its proper place. And of course, I'm hoping to see you next spring. But it was just so captivating. And during my drive over here, I was looking forward to coming here and sharing a little bit of this intercultural exchange we're about to have together. Some of you have been here. I raise your hand who was here last year. All right, 3 of you. Great. So everybody else is new. Wonderful. And we also brought piñata this year, so that means we get to integrate the kids to an extent, and those who are permanently kids at heart. Don't use your muscles too hard. You want to laugh. And anyways, so I want to also move on to thank you again for paying the rent. And that we get to enjoy the winter in quarters, keeping this alive, keeping these traditions alive. So thank you for that. Thank you for your donations, because this place is run by you, the community, this particular community. And through Brandon, You're, I don't know, what's your title, pastor?
I'm the pastor.
The pastor. Through branding, we're allowed to have these safe spaces between us. So we can have a safe exchange of cultural and world views. So, thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and pray. This is kind of how we pray. For us who adopted this practice called the Aztec Dance. So, while you were praying in there, and I integrated myself to your ritual, to your ceremony, because that's what you had in there. You might not call it that. I'm not sure what you call it. What do you call that? The service. The service. That's right, the service. I'm not sure why they call it the service. Because when I go to the mall, I get a service, right? But what's really happening in there is ritual, communion, a safe place for the community to gather for a brief moment in time to idealize a better world, starting within our own homes. So here we get seated the possibilities. And this has been happening since humanity left the savannah, maybe, if you want to believe that. Or the caves, if you want to believe that. Or we were brought from Mars, who knows, right? I mean, everybody has got a little bit of evidence of where the heck humans came from. And so we have created these spaces and these rituals, and it's just to idealize a better world. And to an extent, in many respects, we have succeeded in some aspects. I mean, we still have a ways to go. But in some respects, the prayer, my grandma's prayer, your prayers, your grandparents' prayers, did bring forth a better world. Though we still have a ways to go. We all know that. But they did. There's more people in the world. There's, I'm not sure I haven't looked at the statistics lately, but I know in some places it's gotten better. Some places. At least China, I guess they hamper hunger down quite a bit in a matter of a decade. So, go for China. Good for China. I mean, whatever. Okay. I don't want to get into politics. I take off on a tangent. Anyways, we're going to pray. We're going to pray to our ancestors. And thank you so much for the people that always make an effort to bring your ancestors to join ours. Okay? So if it feels a little weird in here after a while, that's because maybe they're here with us. So the belief goes. So the belief goes. Okay? And for the 4 people that were here last year, this ceremony of celebrating our ancestors really started towards the end of August. It really extends for 40 days. It's not like a one-shot deal, like, the first and the second. That's more of a, that's kind of like, the religion trying to kind of like, get us all focused, right? But for myself, I think about my mom who left in 2020, my dad who also left recently. I think about them, they're over there right now. And also, I have 2 elders that I put up that passed away in the last 5 years too. People that taught me these ways. Who I sat up with, who guided me. I really miss them. I really miss my mom and my dad. They were good parents. And I miss my elders because they too, I sat with them in prayer to idealize a better world. That's what they wanted for their people. And so now, me and a couple of other folks who've been around these elders at one point, it's our turn to start idealizing the world. I myself, our grandfather, now have 2 grandkids. And I gotta think about praying on their behalf and clear their paths so they can bring forth a better world, continue to bring a better world into being. So we're gonna get started. Appreciate your patience. We're gonna be a while, so take a chair. Okay. Solo dejaremos flores y canto de esperanza. Solo dejaremos flores y canto And we will be in vigil all night long. So when the sun comes out, may we embrace our dance and our prayer. That one is called Offering to You. Offering to You. We were talking about that again. So, that's how it teaches you to observe yourself in your interaction with others in nature and enter into the secret You don't see it. You don't feel it. Some of your old ones are probably seeing it. No offense, old ones. I'm getting up there. Salud.
Historically, many of people who lived in the southern United States, back anywhere those United States, made a way to Mexico. And they
diferente. Era otra reality. And so, we understood that children best learn being active. Learning about the sun. To draw a sun, to act like the sun. You saw the moon. You saw the moon, but she was doing light to you. And so on. This talk is called Ofrenda al Jaguar. Offering to the Jaguar. Now what? See, the metaphor is the night sky, and a clear night, looks like the pelt of a jaguar. Right? And so we say offering to the jaguar is offering to the night sky. And jaguars, generally speaking, they're little ones. They hunt at night. They're a little bigger than a cow's calf, but they're extremely calculating and very good at what they do. Now the big guys, they can hunt 24/7. Who's gonna mess with that? Oh. built what's left of the past. Now our ancestors will journey on. When they move on from the world. In Aztec astrology, there was this place called the place of rest. And then there was 13 heavens. And each heaven, depending on what you do with your life, you're in that heaven. If you drowned, you went to this place, the place of abundance. And there was this tree in the middle of that heaven. You can see the spirits and souls of our ancestors suckling away at the juicy fruit that the tree gave. If you died in battle, defending the tribe, defending the family, you went to the heaven where the sun takes its journey across the sky. And you took it. You went there, and you helped bless the sun. And with your strength, take them across the sky, across the year. And you gave birth and passed away. You were also to accompany the sun. Because a woman's role, biological role in the world, was also given this special place as warrior status for giving her life up on behalf of another life. The future of the tribe, the future of the nation. And so her soul will go and carry the sun in the middle of the sky. Let the man spirit rest and take it to sunset. You see? Isn't that nice? Because the other hand, it sounds a little boring. They're all beautiful, beautiful, beautiful constructs and beliefs that brings peace and joy in our hearts, especially if we had a rough life. The other world, the rest of us, we had a normal life, not too much to worry about, took care of our business, get to enjoy our old age, and then nature take its course. We went to this place called Mictlán, which means the place of eternal rest. And you were done. You were done with the work that needed to be done. So I kind of like this one. I'm biased with this belief. I like it. Great way. Sounds like, there's options, right? It's like Walmart, right? So they all the same company owns the product, right? Okay.
Always those nice.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to abrir ese camino, por favor. Y go ahead and bring that basket over here. So we're going to start lighting up. You're going to have a little bit of the petals, and you're going to help me fill the rest of this cap so our ancestors can come in from the north. We'll make the way to the altar to enjoy your presence. And if you brought in something, we're going to savor that sweetness. If you brought in chocolate, I know Comadre brought tamales. Obviously, it was a favorite food for somebody's relatives. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Because then we're going to have two more times to wrap it up. All right, right up, Felicia. Okay, who wants to go first? Go a little bit? And put it on that path next to that candle. Fill it up. Start filling it up. Uh-huh. lucky. I don't have too many complaints about my parents. Or at least I finally kind of got over it, right? And hopefully some of you also have made headway on that. We're made out of thousands of ancestors. At one juncture in the journey, we were probably related. I found out that I got 1% Irish. My Irish people? An Irish person got lost in the Andes somewhere. What am I doing here? And my people helped them out. Here I am. And that's the thing. I think one of the beautiful things about this tradition, though, it's been changed up quite a bit. There's some elements that are very Hispanic. There's other elements that have come from the outside. It's sort of like that overlapping of being able to live together. So not everything is bad, not everything's great, but it could certainly be beautiful. So we're gonna wrap it up. This last dance is called Mitlanoctli, which means the path towards the place of rest. So this dance has a very slow beat, so you want to get up and do it? Very slow dance, very easy to follow. And it describes how our hearts are gradually slowing down as we accept the inevitable. The very thing that's assured to all of us when we come forth. Which means moving on. So if you want to get up and give it a shot, go for it. I won't turn around to look at you and criticize you. Con mucho casa to go to kids, right? We want candy for us. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for coming and sitting down for a little bit with us to have this exchange together. Thank you for those 4 people that came back last year. It was more like 10 of you, but thank you for being here. Regardless, right? Being patient with us, and me and Brandon, we share very similar worldview about social justice, about bringing forth a more beautiful world. And we're in similar positions, we're managing a community and trying to direct the community towards a beautiful end here locally. The fact that this kitchen came to fruition is just proof of what it is when we all come together to do something beautiful that has a lot of potential to impact lives, to seed in somebody hope, starting with a meal or thousands of them. I too tend to be a good guide here. The folks have chosen to learn this way of praying, this dance way of praying. And sometimes it can be very exhausting. Not that because the people are a pain in the butt, we are, but more or less because at times, things seem a little bit difficult depending on what time of the year we're in. When maybe the energy levels are a little bit lower, and then the leadership needs to kind of pick it up. And sometimes they got to pick up a little bit more of the weight because other people are busy with their lives, trying to get it together. Sometimes those months do get difficult. And so let's be empathetic with one another. Be empathetic with one another. Find that place of empathy. It's difficult because we're human beings. Unfortunately, generally speaking, we're selfish. There's this selfish side to us. We have this light side that's beautiful, but we also have this dark side that we need to find balance and give it balance. So thank you again for all your patience. We're going to go ahead and bring a piñata out because we want the kids also to enjoy themselves. So maybe 3 of them will get all the candy. It's fine. But stick around for that. We brought some Day of the Dead bread for you to enjoy. I know last year we brought you tamales, but the budget. Sometimes the budget doesn't work with us. But maybe next year tamales. Right? So Brandon, take a note of that. My comadrita, Chihuahua Zipacli, Rebecca brought us some hot chocolate. And I know some of you are lactose intolerant. We didn't have them in the budget either. To bring that non-dairy milk. Okay, so sorry. The kitchen wasn't very expensive, I understand. Right? Our group also cooperated in some of these costs so we can have this together. So anyways, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves a group hug. I want you to join us in this group hug. We're all gonna put our arms around it and we're gonna count and bid goodbye to the season and embrace the place, the time of resting. So this is what's coming. The trees are gonna rest, nature's gonna rest, and now our time to rest ourselves and tell ourselves stories in the fireplace. Let's go.
I just want to thank Titlakawan for bringing this light and energy into the space, creating this sacred us to honor our ancestors, to help us all have this circle of belonging here on Mother Earth in a spirit of love, so we can remember 7 generations back and into up to the tree we were talking about, and live in a good way for 7 generations forward. Happy Samhain, happy winter, happy Dia de los Muertos. Let's warm each other by the fires of our hearts.
Mama Bill!